G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, Marty Grows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. G'day everyone, welcome back to my Korpi map. It is now September and I've pulled out all the little trees that I can load by hand, at least I think I have, from the two clumps of trees here, and our soybean has popped up in the two fields. The Zeta got the fun job of being the stump grinder. Just going to head down to the sawmill quickly and hopefully I can get these unloaded. Interesting path coming down here to where this grass field is. Got the John Deere just sitting down there with, I think it's got a load of logs on it ready to go too. We might kick him off so he will follow us down. Slowly getting rid of the log pile. It's taken a while. Move over to the road a little bit. Ooh. Looks like the neighbour's going to go take his horses somewhere. That's a cool horse float, although I think I can just ride my horse to a new pen. Ooh, bugger. Speaking of horses and new pens, I think I'm going to have to move my two because they should be just about at breeding age. We'll need to check that a bit later on. Alright, let's get him off to the sawmill and get our truck across there. Okay, down to the sawmill. Poor old John Deere's been going crazy doing these logs and there's still a lot to go. I think he's alright, just doing a bit of a U-turn. Anyway, we'll get the truck down here quick cause I only have two aims for this episode. Have a sugar beet field, not this one here, but the one over there to harvest. And I want to do a run around all my animal pens just to make sure they're all under control. So I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. The big contractor sheds, they look pretty cool. Gonna move all my old equipment over eventually. So I figure that door there and part of the shed's on my land, so I might as well make use of it. Get all the old equipment out of the sheds and moved across to store there, just so we can see a bit of a history as I have stuff and then replace it with newer things. Ooh, tight turn. Now, with all the big trees that I have to cut out up near the soybean fields, or in the northern area of the map, it's pretty good. It's nearly 7 grand worth of wood there. Just having a look at what other productions I could use, and I think I've decided that I'm going to go with the cardboard manufacturing. Don't think I've ever actually used that. So instead of dragging all this wood, or all that wood, all the way down here, we'll get enough money, hopefully by the end of the episode, and put that in and start putting some logs into it to make some cardboard. Pretty sure it only needs wood, but we'll check it out once we come to put it in. Now, this guy can go back. Yeah, I think he can go back up there. And while he heads up to the soybean or the northern fields, I think I'll start calling them the northern fields just to make it easy. I'll go for a ride in him until we get around to the sheds, then jump in my sugar beet harvester and get that into the field. Some pretty cool houses through here where all the contractors live. Nice little shop for them. Ooh, and the John Deere's just slowly heading down. Now, if I really needed to clear the wood out, I could load it up onto the trailer. Found out with one of the patches of trees. Go John Deere. I meant to grab that as we went past, but doesn't matter. With one of the patches that we cleared out, I think it was over here somewhere, using both the logging truck and the John Deere meant that I did about 2 loads on the truck and 3 or 4 loads on the John Deere to make it a bit quicker. But it's just easier to have him running in the background and slowly get them all out of the way. I'm not in a rush to move everything. Oh, I got in the wrong truck. Doesn't matter, this guy needs to head out anyway. We can just send him to the potato field. Going to do a weird U-turn or anything on me, is it? Nope, he's good. Trees are sticking through the shed. Okay, let's try this again. So, sugar beet harvester. Did I say potato before? Potato, sugar beet, all the same thing. Now, we've got plenty of fuel, so we don't need to stop on the way out. Oh, I also need to get the herbicide sprayer over here. Navigate this turn and get it into this field. Wow, the truck really did go the long way around. Getting unfolded. So once I've harvested this field, I can expand it down towards the potato field a bit more, and definitely over towards the left a little bit. Or is that the right? Left on the map, right on my view. We have watched sugar beet a lot, and I really want to do a run around all the animal pens. So we're probably not going to see too much of the sugar beet happening. And, well, once I get this kicked off, I think the Massey's waiting over with the sprayer, so we'll bring him over and get this field started. But then I shall, I don't know, grab the 150 or maybe the 240, get them hooked up to a forage wagon and go sort out all the animals. I think I might need a few more headlands than that somehow. That looks a bit better. So we're doing the nice smaller field that's soon to be a bigger field. And I'll get this trailer into the field once it goes past. I figure with the truck and the trailer here, the truck's just over there, that will be plenty to keep this going. If it's not, I'll have to slip back and deal with it. There's another prime mover in the sale today, and it would be cool to have a second truck, but I don't really have a need for it. Unless I was to buy another one of these trailers to go with it too, and I don't particularly have the money for either of those options, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go grab the Massey, get him over here, and get that field sprayed. I was close. It's the Fent over here. It does raise the question, where is the Massey? Ooh, this canola field looks like it's going to be ready in a month or two as well. Might just hop out or get up here and then hop out and have a look at it. I can't see any grapes yet. 2 months for the canola. Where are my grapes? I'd say they're not set to spawn. Grapes are set to storing. Well, we better change that. Both set to spawning now, so they should pop out. Raisins will set to spawn, and since the grape production should start soon, we might as well activate it. There we go. They're 550 litre pallets. Fent doesn't have forks on it. Well, that's silly. Whose idea was it to buy a tractor without a fork on it? If it was mine, I know nothing. Alright, let's get this dude kicked off. Go find the 150 or something and get up to our animals. I reckon, yep. Plot 15, field 1. One pass is plenty. It goes down the middle and it's all done. Hopefully it won't get jammed up on the trees. It's possible it will, so we might just stick with it for a second. I was wrong, it hit the silo. Oh, and there's our forage wagon, so I better not forget to grab that on the way over. If I can grab that through the trees. Okay, he looks like he's under control now, so yeah. Let's find either the 150 or the 240, I think will be good for the animals. I know. But I just tabbed and there was the John Deere. So it gets us another $7,000 worth of wood. We'll send him back up to the log field and I'll continue with my tabbing efforts. I got the wagon out from where it was almost stuck on the tree. We ended up with the 150. So the 150's still got the log forks on it. There's no grass at the sheep pen, which isn't great. However, get across the bridge so I can focus. And I also forgot to herbicide spray our sorghum field again. I think this is the third time running that I've just ignored the poor field. We're going to plough it up next time I harvest though, so we won't need to worry for a couple of months about spraying it. On the upside, I did get these two fields. What we'll do is grab some TMR and drop into each of the cow pens. Then I'll get the trailer that's up here somewhere. It's in one of the manure bays, and I'll drop some pig food in. All the silage bales are just sitting because there's no capacity. So I think I left the mower up here for a reason. That's probably because I need to cut some grass. We'll start this loading with TMR. I'll take a load from each of the pens. So we need to get this grass cut, and then we'll bale it up. I might even bring the Fent over to do that. Then take just some grass down, well, for the horses and for all the sheep. So we're way over here on plot 21, field 1. Which is where all the animal pens, well, a few of the animal pens are. The cows and pigs at least. Go around a few times, which looks good, then just a bit of a up and down right at the end. And I'll copy that course for the baler for later when I get to it. Try not to get jammed on. This could be fun. Don't get stuck on the mixer, don't get stuck going into the pen. I think we can come up this way. Nope, not enough power to get over the lip. Yeah, the other lizard tractor is looking pretty good at this point because it's small enough to fit into the pens. This guy is just spinning its wheels like crazy. TMR's pretty heavy. Technically it's probably 40,000 litres of silage, and silage weighs a tonne. We got into it this time. Not sure how much we're going to be able to unload in here, but we'll find out really soon. That's pretty good. That's one full load. Hopefully I get a field that I can get hay off in the next month or two, or straw off in the next month or two as well. So it's starting to look pretty low in the cow pens. If we get really desperate, we can actually pull it out of these mixers, which are sort of like a silo, I suppose, because they've both got about 150,000 litres of straw. Okay. There's plenty of hay and silage in both of them. There's only the 140 odd thousand litres of straw but they'll get on to make a little bit more TMR now. So if our other trailer isn't here, it must be over at the pig manure places. Okay, as long as I can get over the lip on this one, we should be good. 240 horsepower is not quite enough to safely pull this big wagon. It does it, but there's an awful lot of wheel spin. I'm guessing that blocked by an object is most likely the sugar beet harvester. Alright, we'll get out of here, I hope. The little extension I put on is just enough for us to swing around without going into the river. Our ickberry greenhouse is all alone just over there, but it looks like it's going good still. To start loading this, I'll hop down, sort out the sugar beet harvester and maybe hop over to the John Deere. I think it's back at the field ready to hook up another load of logs. So we'll see how we go. Cool, got them all hooked up. I'll get him sent back to the sawmill and get up and sort out some more TMR. So John Deere's up to 67 hours. That's just crazy. I wonder if it'd be good to go canoeing down that river. Oh, we're back. Oh, welcome back. Although I don't think it's been all that long, because I didn't really do much. As you can see, the mower finished, and I threw the fence onto the baler since it was just sitting around not doing very much at all. The sugar beet harvest finished. We got, I think, 112,000 litres off the field, and I've put a tractor in there just to plough that field up. Once I finish with the animals, I'll go down and expand the field. Now, I'm pretty sure these aren't turned on. They are not turned on. So I want the one without the mineral feed. It only produces 50 less, and mineral feed costs a lot of money. So let us activate both of them. I thought that might be a bit more exciting, but then it needs to process what's in there already before it starts using up the bales that are currently sitting in there. Oh, this tractor so struggles. Next time I do cow feed, I think I might bring up the nice big lizard tractor I got. I think 400 horsepower. Might just tow this around a little bit better. Get him. I think I've only done one each, but I reckon it should only take about half of this anyway. And I've sent our mower down to where the log pile is, because I'll throw that into the big grass field, get that mowed, and then I'll probably start tedding it, and we'll see how we go from there. I'm not sure I'll get to do too much else in that field this month. I'm not sure I want to do too much else in that field next month because I've got all these bales up here to get sorted out yet. I will probably use the round baler once I've got the grass tedded though. Oh, and we've finished up here too. And crashed into the production again. It's not very nice. So we've got 4, 8, 12, about 17 or 20 bales. So what I should do is hop across into our good old Fendt, turn it on. Oh, I don't have to unload it. Sorry, I don't have to fold it. Now we can fold it up and I'll send it back. Probably to the lake, massive lake shed. No, just the lake shed. I should call this the lake shed small or something. So he can head over there because I'll drop the baler off, then find where my tedder got to. I might have put the Zeta down to the... the Zeta's over at the river sheds because I think my tedder's over there. What's that? Okay. My tedder's up by the milk tanker. That's a bit annoying. But at least the Zeta's only just down the hill and it's got enough horsepower to pull the tedder, so he can come up and grab that and take it back over to the lake where the field is. Not sure how much food these guys will use. I got 35,000 litres in the trailer. I'm hoping we go close to unloading it because it's only a month or two. 13,000 litres isn't too bad. It's only a month or two until our big wheat field is ready to harvest. So I have another forage wagon down on the river farm. Might just reverse this one in here like I did a few months ago. There's the Massey. Hello Massey, with some butter and chocolate on that I need to take down to the cookie production. Should also check how much the paper mill costs, because I might need to go sell some bales. I've got all those silage bales sitting down by the sell point still. Actually, how about we not send this guy down straight away because I want to go grab the loading wagon. But what I'll do is jump into the Massey quick, get another butter, so 5,000 litres of butter, 2,000 of chocolate, and I'm almost ready to drop out a pallet of cheese, so I think he's going to sit there until right at the end of the episode. That way I should be able to get another chocolate and their first cheese to take down to the cookies. I'll grab this trailer and we'll use it to do the pig food. So, nice little lizard. I'm not sure how much it holds. If you give me about 45 seconds, I'll find out though. Hopefully no one's timing me because I'll probably crash into the tree or something. crash into? Ah, maybe the fork's got the feeder, which means I missed the trees. Go me. So, same as the TMR, we can actually pull grain out of these, so they're a pretty expensive silo. Take the food from the first one, and then if I need more, I'll grab it from the second one and just alternate. I don't think there's any real difference in the amount of crops they each have. The other thing that I need to do this episode is bring up the water tanker, because the pigs are getting a little bit low on water now. The pig feed's really heavy too. I probably should use the bigger tractor for it as well. Okay, note to self. Next time we do animal feed, bring a bigger tractor. I think it's 25,000 litres per trailer load. I should be able to drive around here. Also need to bring a trailer up and load up all these bales. Food. While that loads, I'll hop into the Zeta super quick. I forgot to drop the stump grinder off. Although both my weights are over here, so that's pretty good. Okay, drop him off, cause that should be fine. We'll go up, grab the tedder and get that sent over to the farm. Oh, and I got another fielder herbicide. Yes, I know about the sorghum. Not next time, but the time after, I will definitely, probably herbicide it. It's just out of the way over here, and sometimes I don't get across here in an episode to see it. Looks like the corn's not too far off harvest as well. A little way, because there's no kernels, so maybe 2 or 3 months. $300,000 hectares and I crash into a tractor. I'm pretty sure this tedder was up here because I was only going to ted this field to use as hay, but with the TMR being used by the cow pens and more cows coming along, it won't hurt to just grab one run off that bottom field. That should give me a good stockpile of hay that way. Okay, send him down here somewhere, and he can go over to the log field too. While we're interrupted doing the pig food, might just go find the John Deere super quick and get it headed off either from or to the sawmill again. That's right, we sent him down to the sawmill with a load of logs. That one's a little bit long, but doesn't matter. So 7,500 roughly. He can also go back to the log field. I think I need to do something about these bales, but while we're checking, so productions, premium expansion, or platinum expansion, paper factory is 130,000. So yes, I will need to drop some of these bales and get them sold. Alright, let's get this other load of big food dropped off. Then I might just pick up that flat trailer that's hiding over there past the BGA and pick up some of these bales. So yes, I have enabled auto load. Hopefully it works for the bales. So bales and pallets are fair game now, but the trees I'm still going to do the same as I have been, even though I'd just love to buy a auto load lock and wagon and knock them all off in no time flat. That gives him 60,000 litres of pig food and 62 there. We've still got 9,000 litres of water, so we're not quite as low on water as I thought. We might put that off for a month. Mostly I just don't want to have to fill up the wagon and risk driving into the river while I'm recording. It seems a good place to shove this so it's out of the way. We'll go get this wagon or trailer. Looks like there's a little bit of honey there. I do have a fair few beehives scattered around because I've just been dropping them around randomly. Now, if I was a field of bales, where would I be? Quick trailer swap to one that actually will auto load bales and we're back. So this is one of our TPS 001 trailers. General purpose, super cheap, and they will auto load bales. Pretty much everything you want in a nice, cheap, simple trailer. And they hold 12 bales. One, two, three, four, five, 6 left. Ooh, what's blocked by an object, I wonder? It's cool how that expands out. Alright, now... Yes, I realise it's going to make it a pain to do the soil sampling. I could lime it first, but I'm feeling adventurous today. Okay, that looks like a pretty decent expansion for that field. I'll get them sent off. Too late again for me to check how many I did, so we'll wait for the money to come through. Our mower over there somewhere is blocked again. 11 soil samples, that's not too bad. Now if I drop this back in the same place, I should remember where it is. Maybe drop it this way though, because that truck's in the way a bit. I think it might be time for this one to go down to the bale sell point. Store, bale, sell. We'll push some of the bales in. Now, I'll move this truck out of the way before I go deal with the mower. I think I might not have meant to do that with the tractor too, but too late. So I was thinking the fence was still up here, but I think I'll send it off to the TMR mixers because I forget why. Alright, let's go check out this stuck tractor. Yep, same spot. So there's just something in the hill it does not like. Flattened out the bit there and it seemed to be good for a while. Now it's getting stuck here again. There's a little bit more to do, so I don't think I'll get the tedder going just yet. Doing pretty good, not too much is getting missed. This is a really big grass field. So now I've sent my fence somewhere and the 240 somewhere, and I was going to put one of them on the sugar beet planter. So how about I go see what all my tractors are up to. Okay, you can come for a bit of a tab ride with me. Oh. Okay, I think that might be just about perfect for the first one we find. How about I just push 2 off? Well, 4 off. That might be a little bit interesting. I may have forgotten that the trailer can be back heavy. That's okay, we can probably deal with that as long as it hooks up. No, don't hop back on. Alright, that bale wants to come with us. I need to shove them over into the trigger point later on. Gee, I think it might have been a good idea that bale come with us. It's helped balance out the trailer. No, these won't auto load into the sheep pen because it's already pretty much at its max food capacity. This could get a bit messy though. I thought I had it perfect. And the bale went and fell back down. Wow. Alright, if they want to stay on the trailer that bad, they can. Over to the horses. I'll have to come across with a little anything but the log forks and to get them moved into their feed. So, alright, what else can we find? Our truck is fine where it is. Ooh, I'd say the 240 just made the bale sale. And it, yep, drove straight through the middle of them and pushed a few bales into the trigger. No idea how this is going to go, but we'll push a few in and see what happens. First attempt didn't go so good. Neither did the second. Maybe we should have bought our nice big tractor down. Don't have to move very far. Alright, I might be back in just a minute once I actually get all this done, otherwise I'm never going to finish this episode. Not too bad, that should be the last three. Okay, the last three if I unload them. I think this guy can go back and get onto the planter now. We're just up the hill here, so we might go for a ride with it. Lots of areas on this map that are just nice being left as trees. They're going to not be great to try and do anything with them. Oh, bit of a hill though. Out there, however, is prime candidate to eventually throw in another field. They seem to be developing the north part of the map pretty heavily. And down there is about the central, but right over on the edge. So that could very well be where we expand to next. We'll just have to see how we go. You can see the dock or the jumping board for the lake. It's been a while since we jumped off that. And that looks like a John Deere just ahead of us. Going back to the log pile. I've done 3 or 4 trips with him this episode, so it's about on par with what I normally do. Don't want that drill. I want this one. Change it to sugar beet as we drive out of the shed. Means there's far less chance of me messing it up later on. I'll need to delete the current course here for this field. So plot 16, field 1. And I'll need to put in another field boundary around it so I know how big it is later on. Tim started. I think the John Deere just blocked the Zeta. Yep. He was just trying to do a bit of tedding. Someone parked a John Deere in the way. I think there might be enough logs there to do one last load. See if we pull these over, I can get them on. That might do. Let's see what we've hooked up. Okay, once the hangers on drop off, we'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to finish tedding this field. I'm not going to bale it up this month. We're all good. With the sugar beet field, we'll finish planting it and I'll get it rolled. We're also rolling the field up near the cow pens. So, yeah, Zeta, you can wait just a minute. Don't drive up under the logs, don't drive up under the logs. You push the logs out of the way. Okay, we're good. What I'm going to do is jump up to my logging truck and throw in the cardboard factory quick. Okay, so there's our nice big soybean fields, and this is where the trucks come with their drive-bys, although I might need to rename this now that I'm using it a bit more regularly. So, couple of table and chairs, bit of a grill, nice undercovered area if it's raining. So I pulled out a lot of the small trees from both of those big clumps of trees. Just got to cut down all the big ones now, and instead of dragging them way down the hill, I've just cleared a little bit of a spot here. Gonna put in the paper factory. So it spawns on the left of it now. Figure I can drag them in from the far side. Should be able to drag them in pretty easy. And then I can just get the tractor out on this one. Oh, don't be mean, just pick up the log. So, drop one off. Put it in. And if we jump into management. So, paper factory, you can do carton and paper rolls, and it only needs wood. Doesn't hold very much wood, but it doesn't look like it produces too quick either. So I'm going to activate both of these. So carton and paper roll. We don't have a sell point, so I'll need to sort out a sell point for them too. Alright, I'll wait for the John Deere to get to the... Should have brought the logs up here. I'll wait for the John Deere to get to the sawmill. It's the edge of the map. Get it unloaded, then I'll bring him up here. And I'll hopefully drag all of these straight into there to get this going pretty good for this month. And we might even have a cardboard and paper roll by next month. That's gonna be it for this episode. Down to $30,000 again. Thanks for watching. Just gonna tidy up the last little bits of the field, and I will catch you in the next one. Welcome back everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box. Okay, I might have forgot all about this field. But of course, so first waypoint, and go, that'll probably do a U-turn. I think everything else is all done. I've got the sugar beet field finished. All of, the grass has been tedded, ready to get baled up next month. I don't think there's anything else outstanding. So a little bit of wool there to go over to Granny, but that can wait till next month too. So I might just jump into a time lapse to... no, I think I'll even skip a time lapse. It's a little bit dark and raining and you can't see the weeds getting sprayed all that good. So yes, I did remember this field for anyone that was going to point it out. It was just a little bit late after I'd tidied up everything else. Okay, catch ya.